Okay, we will start the discussion on the next program, which is 3B, which says multi-threading concepts. Let us see what is the content of question of 3B. 3B says write a Java program that implements a multi-thread application that has three threads. First thread generates a random integer for every 1 second, and second thread computes the square of a number and prints. Third thread will print the value of a cube of the number. This is about the question of 3B. Now let us see the program. I use gedit 3B. Yes, I am having the code here. So I am using the class which is called a new thread that implements runnable. So which causes actually for creation of the classes which you use runnable class. Of course, it is the basic class, and then you are implementing it for your program, and for your program you are giving the name as new thread, right? And then you are having some variables name, count, and thread d, and there are three threads. You can see here name 1, so you give name 1, and here name 2, and in downwards we are having also one more thread here called name. First one is which you implement is one class or one thread which actually generates the numbers according to the question, and the other two threads, what will do, the second thread will give the square of the number which is generated by the thread 1, and the third thread will give the cube of it. Then we should use the random numbers here. You can see use the random number, and it will assign for n. By taking this, the other two threads will accordingly work on. So what are the threads? It's a small piece of process. If it is a complete process is too large, we can assign or we can divide the process into smaller units, and we can assign those smaller units to a single part of a process is called thread. So, and after creating every square or cube, that thread will wait for 5000 milliseconds. Each thread will wait for that many time. That's why you will take some delay in between getting the numbers of cube and squares. And then I am using a multi-thread demo class for storing the main function. So I am calling with thread 1. So this thread 1 will actually start the threads creation. Now let us see. And then thread 1 is connected to thread 2, so which also causes cube of the number generated. So let us try to execute this program. So this program is placed in infinite loop. You can see here all the y is assigned to count variable, which is always true because the count variable will not change. That means this program works or executes at infinite time. So let us try to execute this. First I need to compile this java c 3b.java. So there is no error here. So and need to check the execution. We need to identify the which class to execute. Let us see that using YLS. Again there are two classes here. One is multi-thread demo.class and new thread.class. So which one we should use for execution purpose? See, the new thread class is for storing the threads. We don't use that because we don't have a main function in that class. We need to use the other class which is here, the multi-thread demo class, for execution. Yes, so some random numbers it comes here. Next, see here, if n is 20, the square will be 400 and cube will be 8000. The same way for n is equal to 13, square 169, and q will be 2197, and for n is 3 and square will be 9, and q will be 27. In that way, so it will keep on executing until you press Ctrl C or Ctrl Z. So I will use Ctrl C or Ctrl Z to terminate here. That is, the process is stopped now. So this is how you can execute the 3B program.